Hello, Sweet Battle Scars here, and I'm back with another unboxing video. Now, this is gonna be one of those pretty epic unboxing videos, as the awesomeness of this figure is just out of this world. So don't say I didn't give you plenty of warning, because this figure is just dying to get out of that box and into your computer screen. Whoa, I just got the chills. So, I'm gonna be really careful, and I'm gonna try to get out of this box as soon as I can, but as you can already see, this box is so huge. I can barely fit it into my screen here, through my frame. And you guessed it, this is the Monster Hunter Figure Builder Creators Model Rathalos statue by Capcom. And this edition here is a re-released that just came out recently in July of 2012. As this figure has been around for some time now. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of the box before I go ahead and get this epic creature out of its plastic cage, or its cardboard cage. It's both plastic and cardboard to be exact. But so here's the back. Shows you some pretty awesome pictures of Rathalos in its pretty epic pose. I think they really did capture its rage in this picture. And you see, and here is the view from the front. As you can tell, the reason for the size of this box is mainly its wingspan. It's got a pretty big wingspan from what I can tell. But let's go ahead and open this box and see what it actually looks like. Figures inside boxes are no fun, if you ask me. I always just want to give them some air and put them on a nice display shelf. Sorry about the noise. It'll all be over soon. Let's try to maneuver around the camera and bring it back. This is one of the biggest boxes I've ever had to open. I mean, not in my life, but as you know, as long as I've been making YouTube videos, I've never had to open a box this big. This is definitely one of the biggest. Sorry about the glare. This is due to the plastic and my bright lights. So I'm gonna just try to get it out of here as soon as possible, and so we can take a look at the figure. Oh, what do you know? More tape. Whoa, so here we go. Wow. It all concluded in a big bang. Just how it started. So this is the figure. It's not, out of the box, doesn't appear too big, but it's also really nice scale. As most of you know, Monster Hunter figures are on a pretty small scale, so I like this scale. I'm gonna set the camera down, set the statue down, and we're gonna go ahead and review this thing. That wasn't so bad, was it? So here we are with the figure, the statue itself, and I'm gonna get it out of this plastic sheeting and take a good look at this beauty of a monster. And so this is the Creators model. If you saw my video of the Legia Cross Creators model figure also, you definitely know that these figures are the real thing. The detail on these is perfect. It's just flawless. The colors are really dialed in, and everything is done right. The textures, the paint job, they're just really awesome figures. And so this is I think this was the first in the Creators model series, followed by a Jinuga figure, which was actually just recently released as well. And then the Legia Cross also was recently released. And I believe we also have a Brachitios statue in the Creators model series coming up soon also. So let's take a look at this. I'm gonna zoom in the camera a little bit so you can see some of the textures on its body. And just look at that face. I mean, so beautiful. There, you can see some of the details that they put into this figure, and it's got a nice little clear peg there to kind of hold its tail as it does move a little bit. Let's zoom out, and I'm gonna kind of lift it here so you can see some of the details on its wings. I mean, it's just these scales and its skin is really dialed in, and it's just, a magnificent figure. Now, one of the things I like the most about this statue specifically is the pose. I mean, they really capture Rathalos in one of its best moments here. And I really also like the base. I mean, it really gives you the feeling that he's kind of stalking some hunters in the deserted island, ready to attack its prey, or maybe some herbivores. So here we have some details on the tail also. And like I said, it's not a huge statue per se. Like, the box was really big, but like I said before, it was mainly due to its wingspan. The wings really give this statue a really nice sense of scale. It looks, much bigger than it actually is. But the wings are really, really cool. They're a little flexible, and like I said, I'm really glad that they do that, so that nothing goes on falling off, or you accidentally break something. So I do like that these are nice PVC plastic, so that you have some flexibility, so that it would suck to break something off of these statues. So like I said, these are probably my favorite Monster Hunter statues out there, as they they really take their time with these, and they are definitely probably the best statues out there for Monster Hunter. So if you're a serious Monster Hunter collector, this is something that you should definitely have in your collection, or want to have. I mean, everyone collects whatever they want or they like, but if you're into Monster Hunter, I really highly recommend these. So not a lot to go over. There's nothing else I can say about the paint or the sculpt itself. It's just perfect. I don't have any complaints with it. Everything is nicely done, and the colors seem pretty true to the game. They're a little more vibrant in real life than they appear on camera, so that is a shame. But they look pretty good on camera, even considering that the paint is a little brighter in real life. And it seems that they got every detail on the wings, which is really like those black marks on them, and every claw is just nicely sculpted. And I really like the sculpt, the pose and everything. And there is a limited edition of this statue, and that is the rare species silver Rathalos. Not the rare species, I guess that is the rare species, the subspecies. It's a silver Rathalos statue that is out there. Same sculpt, same pose. It's exactly the same figure, but with different coloration, of course. And I was a little doubtful. I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to bring a Geocross inside, and I don't know if things are gonna get ugly in this room, because these two monsters can really go at each other if they wanted to. So I'm gonna take a risk here and show you the two figures right next to each other, and you can see they hold true to their scale. They look like they do in the game. If Rathalos and Legiacros were seen together a lot more than they do in the game, but there's the scale just looks right, definitely, and you can see there's a really nice contrast in their colors. Legiacros is that cool blue color, and then Rathalos is that intense fiery red. So I really like the contrasting colors, and of course they're both just amazing statues. The details on both are really impressive, as you saw in my Legiacross video. So just to give you a sense of comparison, if you have the Legiacross or if you have the Rathalos figure, you can definitely see what they look like next to each other and compare the scales. And it seems like they're dead on. The scales are there, and So I really appreciate that, about I really care about the scales, because I think it's so weird that if you have certain figures and the scale is a little off and one might look a little larger or unusually smaller than the other, it just looks a little weird. But these seem to hold their scale, and if I kind of lift them up a little bit, you can definitely see a lot more. Rathalos looks bigger from the side, as does Legia Cross. And front view, this is kind of the front view, you might say. They look a little smaller, but scales are pretty precise. And I gotta tell you, these are gonna look amazing on the shelf together. And I'm really happy to have them, and I'm hoping I can get my hands on that Brachydios soon, so I can show you guys that statue and go and make a video review of that one as well. So this brings us to the end of the video, guys. I'm gonna give you another quick look at this awesome figure, and it's just really awesome. So if you're kind of on the border, if you're undecided, you don't know whether you want to get one or not, this is the time, as these go for a fair amount of money on eBay. But right now they are being re-released, and it is a re-release. Just know that stores have been restocking, and Capcom brought out more supplies, so you can find it for about $65 without shipping and handling. And so you might pay a little more once you include shipping. But just know that these can go on eBay for about upwards of $150 if you're $140 if you're lucky, but they can easily go for double the price. I know, because I was looking at some of the statues on eBay, and I was considering buying one off of there, but it seemed a little pricey. And then right around that time they announced that they were going to re-release it, so I decided to wait, and it was worth the wait. I'm really happy to have this statue, and I think it was good timing. So there you go, guys. This is the Rathalos figure builder creator's model statue, and until next time, have a good one.